Hi there, this is the Vivo V30 Pro and I'd like to call this the camera guru. The V series from Vivo has been a pioneer in photography and this time the V30 Pro raises the bar even further. Zeiss support for the first time on a V series. Then you get three 50 megapixel rear cameras, 4K video recording on the front camera, a new aura light for night portraits, 5000 mAh battery and still so much more. But not everything is perfect. I've been using this phone for about a week. Let me share everything about it, the performance, the experience, the cons. But first, let me take you through a quick unboxing. So here is the retail packaging. Vivo V30 Pro, co-engineered by Zeiss, is also mentioned here. Right on the top is the phone itself, some paperwork that no one reads, a transparent TPU cover, pretty good quality, SIM ejector pin, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and an 80-watt charging brick. Alright, let's have a closer look at the device. So the back is made of glass and this is the Andaman Blue color. You can spot the wave design as the light hits it. It looks so cool. Glossy finish, so it will attract some fingerprint and smudges. But because it's a lighter color, it's not as much visible, so that's really good. Super slim at just 7.45 mm and it's truly remarkable considering it houses a 5000 mAh battery. Above that, it weighs just 188 grams. Hats off to the engineering team. On the rear is a triple camera setup, all 50 megapixel sensors, primary Sony IMX920 with OIS, then a 50 megapixel portrait, also Sony IMX816 and a 50 megapixel ultra wide. Just below that is the flash and the aura flash. It's like a bigger ring to take portrait images in low light scenarios. By the way, you can manually choose how warm or white would you want the ring light to be. It's so cool. Then volume and power rockers on the side. At the bottom is a speaker, USB-C port, a microphone and a SIM tray that can house dual nano SIM cards with no support for SD card expansion. So my suggestion is to pick the higher storage variant if possible. Now I want to start with the camera because that's something that completely blew me away. Now here are some pictures taken from the rear 50 megapixel sensor and they are just perfect. Excellent color reproduction. Dynamic range is super impressive. You can see so much of detail even in the shadows. We zoomed the image to 2x and 4x and here too it's pretty good. Very much usable. But the moment you go 10x or 20x, it's just okay. But in regular mode, the primary camera gets the job done really well. Most of these pictures were currently taken in vivid mode. You can also switch to Zeiss mode for a more natural look. And trust me, it makes a huge difference. Now here are some shots taken in low light. All these shots are handheld. They're so clear with almost zero blur. Keep in mind, you have to hold the camera steady for a couple of seconds when shooting in low light. The good thing is that the results will be jaw-dropping. Now the other thing that Vivo has nailed is their portrait photography. And I have to say, it's unbelievable. The details in the image, the edge detection and the bokeh are almost flawless. Portrait mode 2 has an option to switch from 1x, 2x or even 4x. Now these are images taken in 1x, then these are taken at 2x, and here is this boy playing cricket at 4x. I took them from actually quite a distance. Check out the clarity and the bokeh. Then here are portrait shots taken at night and aura light comes to the rescue. Captures skin tones perfectly as well as so much detail. Now you can have those perfect candlelight dinners to make blur-free memories. Portrait photography with the V30 Pro seems like it's shot from a DSLR. It's just amazing. So here's a 4K 60 FPS video recorded handheld without any stabilization turned on. It's clear without a doubt, but it's not very stable. Now there's a 4K 30 FPS video with standard stabilization. Here you can notice a stark difference in stability. Now this is ultra stabilization, but the video will max out at full HD 60 FPS. The smoothness here is like having it on a gimbal. Super smooth. Basically, you can choose to record as per your preference. Then here's a video recording again in low light. This has been shot at 4K 30 FPS. Again, maintaining all details and the colors truly stand out. Then here are some macro shots which look really good. So creative heads can have a lot of fun. Moving to the front camera. Well, this too is a 50 megapixel and check out these selfies. I mean, you can't expect better than this. It can get also super wide to capture group selfies as well. The color reproduction, the skin tones, the clarity, so amazing. The front camera can also shoot at 2x, giving you this really cool looking portraits as well. Check these out. Almost as good as the rear camera. What do you say?
Hi there. So this is a video recording from the front camera of the Vivo V30 Pro. Now the best part is this is a 4K 60fps video from the front camera and not something we see usually in even Vivo's top of the line phones, which makes the V30 Pro truly a great camera phone. The other good thing is this is a handheld recording, which I think is also quite clear. The audio that you're hearing right now is also being recorded from the mics of this phone. No external mic is used. So how about you write down in the comments and share your feedback about the audio and video quality.
There is still a lot to cover in this review, but I'm going to say it. The camera on the V30 Pro is really good. In some places, it's even better than flagship devices. So if that's your priority, you can easily consider this device. Moving on to the display. So we get a 6.78-inch curved AMOLED display with a resolution of 2800 by 1260 pixels. The color reproduction is brilliant, vibrant and punchy. It comes with 120Hz refresh rate, which adds the much needed smoothness to the interface. Flows like breeze and more fun when you're scrolling on your favorite social media app like Twitter or Instagram. Right on the top is the punch hole notch housing the 50 megapixel selfie camera. Vivo claims 2800 nits of insane peak brightness, and guess what? We tested it outdoors and the visibility was amazing, bright and crisp. Then we get an in-display fingerprint scanner and it was really quick to unlock. I only wish the placement was a little higher, but I'm kind of getting used to it, so no complaints there. Then watching movies and TV shows is super fun. Content goes edge to edge and looks flawless. Thanks to HDR support, content looks even more amazing. With Widevine L1 certification, you can stream from apps like Netflix and Prime videos at full resolution. Also played 4K HDR videos on YouTube, and they played at full resolution without any lag or stutter. It looks just amazing. Now, this one is actually surprising. The Vivo V30 Pro comes with a single downfiring speaker. I mean, even budget phones nowadays come with dual stereo speakers. Anyway, time for a quick demo.
I want you to find your peace.
Alright, so the audio actually sounds really good. It gets loud with good amount of clarity. I just wish there were two of them, especially while you're gaming or watching a movie. The audio feels just one-dimensional. At least the earpiece could have doubled as a secondary speaker, but we can't change it. Coming to the interface. So it's running the latest Android 14 out of the box with FunTouch OS 14. I must say, it's extremely well optimized and we didn't notice any lag or app crashes at all. Fortunately, not too many pre-installed apps as well. Also, you can delete most of the third-party apps if you don't need them. Coming to the performance. So it's powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8200 chipset. Firstly, it's a 5G chipset, so both SIMs will support it. And yes, it will work across all network providers in India. The performance is super impressive. It's snappy and responsive. It can handle all your day-to-day apps like emails, like WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, throw whatever you got, including video editing apps. The unit we have came with 12GB LPDDR5X RAM with support for 12GB virtual RAM expansion, giving you a total of 24GB RAM. That's insane. Apps launch almost instantly, multitasking is super snappy, and most recently used apps are still in memory. Everything just flows. Then we ran the Antutu benchmark and it scored over 9,87,000. That's almost a million you can say, which is amazing. Then this device came with 512GB storage with storage type UFS 3.1. We ran the speed test for that as well and it scored 1956 MB read and 1786 MB write. Also very good. Then we ran the CPU throttle test and it clocked at 85% of its peak performance. No better way to check graphics than gaming. We played everyone's favorite BGMI and it was an absolute banger. Almost flawless. We enabled the boost mode from the side menu and that drastically enhances the gaming experience. It played at 60 FPS and we didn't notice any drop frames or lag. Been playing for more than 40 minutes at a stretch, and yes, it did heat up a little, but not to the extent of getting uncomfortable. Super solid experience on the V30 Pro. Definitely recommended device for gaming enthusiasts. Coming to the battery. So we have the industry standard 5000 mAh battery that would easily last me a full day with heavy use. In fact, you could even stretch it to 1.5 day with light use. Now, Vivo claims that they have doubled the lifespan of this battery, but it will degrade to 80% after 1600 charging cycles, unlike the industry standard which is 800 cycles, and that's really good. When it comes to charging speed, we get a solid 80 watt charging brick in the box that would charge 0 to 100 in just under 50 minutes. Fabulous. Can't ask for more. Alright, final thoughts. If I had to nitpick, I miss the dual stereo speakers. Apart from that, the Vivo V30 Pro is a winner all the way. Now with Zeiss's collaboration, it takes the camera performance at par with some of the flagship cameras. When it comes to the price, 8 plus 256GB is priced at 41,999 and 12 plus 512GB storage is priced at 46,999. It goes on sale today, 14th of March at 12 PM. I'll share the links of both these variants along with their color options in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.